What is up, y'all? It's time for another review from me, and this is the Boundary Supply Errant Pack. It's so truant, errant. It sounds like an error. It sounds mischievous. It sounds mysterious. It sounds like it's got a lot of punch in its sleeve. It's packing a punch, and it does pack a punch, okay? I don't know what you think of the looks of this bag. I don't know if you're like, for me, I'm like, yeah, it looks like a bag. Like, okay, it seems like a sort of techie, bro-y bag. But hold that thought, because there are so many features on this bag, so much innovation that what to me is the most exciting thing about this bag is that it looks just kind of regular. Like, clearly it has a look that's like, you know, it's not bad. It's like sort of tight and it's not too moofy. It's not too, you know, floppy, and it's not too much. It's definitely a little Elon Musky. Clear, yeah, sure. We got a little bit of that like tech vibe going on, but it's not that bad. And to get the amount of features, the amount of like all you drone dudes and chicks, dude, all you organization fanatics, all you like hikey outdoory people, all you like hardcore bike commuter people, all you like I have a pocket for every dongle, I'm a creative, I need to bring my mouse with me where I go. All you people who basically get pretty persnickety, pretty fussy about the way you carry are gonna be fired up about this bag. Now, I'm gonna walk you through every nook and cranny on this sucker. There are so many nooks and crannies. But first, here's my gist on this bag. Okay, the first point on this bag is that with all the innovation, with all the features, with all the pockets, with all the nooks and crannies, with all the interesting straps that hide away into nothing, that given all that innovation and all of that design and thoughtfulness, it still ends up working really great as just a basic bag. When I need a bag, I need a place to put my stuff that I need, but I don't need that many things. It's just a few essentials, and this does that great, even without getting into all the bells and whistles. Now, second point, great straps and back support, okay? For all of you biker folks out there looking for something that's gonna make you sweat the least, this is one of the best I've found, besides like some, you know, really intense hiking bags and stuff like that. Tons of breathability. I was riding the bike in like 90-degree heat here in Portland yesterday, and this thing worked awesome. The straps are nice and rigid. They're very comfortable. They do feel rigid. My hunch is that they're gonna break in well over time with heavy use. I think they can take it. I think this whole bag can take really heavy use, and I think they're just gonna get better and better to use over time. Speaking of heavy use, all of the materials here are nice and durable. This 500D Codra is like, I like the feeling of this. You know, Peak Designs makes their bag with some Codra on the outside as well, but they line it with this padding, so they make the whole thing this very rigid shell, which some people really love because it makes the entire bag a protective unit. I, on the other hand, like something that still feels like a bag, that still feels like a fabric, so I love the way this works. This is their Hypalon fabric. Everything here in the way that it's built, the YKK zippers with the storm guard, so you got the water resistance. All the strap stuff, the way that the handle's put together, they got a great handle up here. Just a little handle over here, but a great one up here. All of these materials are built to last for a long ass time. And they've got a pretty decent warranty. Like, get in touch with them within 24 hours, you'll hear back. Like typical decent warranty stuff where it's like, hey man, if you weren't lighting the bag on fire, if you weren't doing something stupid with it, let's talk about it. We could probably replace it or repair it. Seems like a really cool company. And one of the things that also seems really cool about this company is all of the materials and the manufacturing of this bag are approved through Blue Sign, which is sort of a rigorous standard of how sustainable the materials are both made and then manufactured, or maybe just made. So I love that. I love that so much, that when you're buying something, you're actually buying something that's A, gonna last. That's the first part of sustainability. And B, it's not made from toxins. It's not using toxic things to make it. It's not allowing toxic stuff to be happening in our planet in this supply chain. Mucho gusto. Gracias. Okay, fourth point on this bag, tons of pockets, okay? We've got this nice little commuter pocket here, hidden pocket for our passport, shoe pocket with odor, odor barrier and water barrier down here in case you need to have like wet stuff or something like that. Inside the bag, I'll show you in a second, hold your horses. Inside the bag, lots of organization for your tech and some killer accessories that you can get with this thing as well. So you can absolutely and utterly tech this sucker out however you want to carry. Okay, now let's just start talking about the bag. First of all, we got a water bottle. Let's get this out of here because it's just, look at what an eyesore. I gotta find a water bottle that looks better. But the reason why I go with this Camelback one is I love the way that it works. And it's like, I trust the schnitzel out of it. Love this thing. But you've got this water bottle pocket here, which stretches. You've got some elastic here in the back and a gusset. So you've got some stretch. That makes it great for throwing in a tripod or something. And then you've got a strap up here that actually can hide away or go around your gear. There's a little pouch. This is a great sign of the thoughtfulness on this bag. There's a little tiny pouch right here that you could just hide this stuff away. You never need to see it. Okay, bitchin' handle, nice little air channel through the middle here. Nice stuff here I've already talked about. One of the things I haven't really shown you is this passport hidden pocket here, which is dope. Perfect size for your passport. In and out. I like that. Keep it safe. One more feature inside of there is they have this strap that comes out like that. And this can go around these guys, latch over on, let's see if I can get it in one take, in this little guy. And now what you have is something that can kind of like hold the straps in while you're going through the office if you need to. Or if you're putting your bag on a rolling luggage, you can put the handle through there. Okay, front of the bag, we've got a couple lash straps right here, which like I've showed you, that one can kind of like clip around onto. Not sure what this one gets used for. Someone surprised me. More lash strap down here. All of these have underneath them, behind it, this reflective surface so that when you're riding on the bike, it's uber reflective. Now, I am 5'10", about 190, okay? Here's what the bag looks like on me. It feels like a regular bag. It does not feel very big at all. I like the size of this for daily carry. And one of the great things here is if you can, I don't know why everybody does this on the left side. My little like T-Rex arm doesn't work like that. But on the left side here, check this out. You've got basically, I think what they're calling their commuter pocket. And inside here is a actually nicely organized pocket for all my essentials. Like these are my grab and go essentials, all right? So there's a pouch, a large pouch on the outside, on the top. Put my glasses in there, throw a little bar in there, got some snacks. Then behind that pouch, there's some pen spots and another like sort of longer thing, as well as above that, look at this. You got one of those little nipple clips that goes on to the keychain that comes with the bag and nipple clip. Now, they also sell a separate accessory where you can have like a little clipper on one side and then a nipple clip, which is probably what I myself would be using. So you put your keys on there, then you can pull this off. You could clip it to your mustache, your earring, or your sunglasses. It's always nice to be able to clip things to your sunglasses. So that pocket ends up getting used quite a bit. This is their quick access pocket, and I like that it's more than just quick access. It's a little more useful for more things. It's not just for your glasses. Okay, the other zipper you're seeing here is the laptop compartment, which I'll show you in a second. First, let's go to our front flap, where we have nipple clips. You can see these little nipple clippers. When the bag is not very packed out, this is one of the problems that I've had with this. Where are you? Oh. It's been a bummer. But when I just grab it and like kind of aim it and try to get it right into it, I can get it. But it's ultimately, it's a lot more like miss than it is hit. I don't know if that's because of how I have the bag packed out or whatever, but for the last several days in use, sometimes it's like right there, you know? But other times it just takes me a little while. So once I get it going, okay, so let's ruffle up the bag. Oh, I'm getting some stuff out of my bag. All right, I'm just shutting it real quick. See? No me gusta. Where are you? I can't even get you when I'm looking for you. Yeah, the bag's like going awkward off to one side. Let's see what it's like standing up the bag at like regular table height. It's a lot easier, I think. In certain postures, is easier than others. Yeah, still a little bit of a challenge. Now, I bring this up because it's something you're gonna use a lot, right? So you're gonna have to figure out your way of closing the bag. So that's why I just have to think about it for a second and then I'm in, right? I wish it was just throw it over and it always just like, wow, how does that happen? The truth is, it happens because of magnets. And even when it's not perfect, it still feels good. See, it's just sometimes it's so hard to find where those suckers are. Right now, the boundary supply guys are so bummed. They're like, you're doing it wrong. I'm probably doing something wrong. But in use, I did a lot wrong because it happened like this a lot. That said, it still is a satisfying little moment in my day to just like clip in and pull out. I've gotten used to these things and I really like them. So you just have to think about it more than I thought you would. So we clip that thing out. You just give it a little pull to pull it out and you can see we have a zipper here. Now this is like extra protection in case you want to zip up for that. But for the most part, I have just done all unzipped. I have not needed to zip up at all. What's great about that, obviously, lots of water resistance, or protection for your gear. Now, up here at the top of the bag, this is this nylwool pocket. So the nylwool is a fabric that's like zero scratchy, and I love this fabric. It's a nice fabric. I don't use this pocket literally at all because I want everything to be accessible on the outside of the bag. I don't want to come into my bag when I'm cruising just to like get my glasses. So everything goes into here, or I've actually used this bottom pocket a little bit. I like the first order access, okay? But another great pocket for when you need to organize some stuff that maybe you want to be not getting scratched. Ultimately, I wish this pocket right here was the nylwool pocket, narwhal pocket, because I love how big it is and I love the feeling of that nylwool, so that if it was in here, it would be a little more rigid, a little more like soft and felty. Now, I've used the bag a lot. I've almost always just kind of like just reaching in like this, just grabbing what I need like this, and using the laptop compartment. I mean, when I go places, it's basically just been the laptop that I've opened. So let me show you that. The laptop does open all the way, but how I've been using it is just like this. I reach in, I've got my laptop, I've got my accessories right here at the top of the bag. But there's a little strap right here that keeps you from going all the way down, which is nice, okay? It's got a little fidlock magnetic, how do they work thing. I mean, I haven't even done the magnets, how do they work thing, because this whole fucking bag's magnetic. But you go all the way down on this sucker now, on both sides, and it opens entirely clamshell. Okay, so this is a good view of the bag right here. We've got a laptop compartment. We've got like an iPad or documents pouch with a nice strong magnet there. Maybe too strong right there, guys. That's like, see how it pulls the lip of the laptop thing? It's like a really strong magnet. It doesn't need to be that strong, I don't think. Two great high quality elastic meshy pouches where I've just thrown my MacBook charger and my spare hard drive, which I use every day. Like this is right here now. This is everything I need every day. Then over here, this is the main cargo area of the bag. You can see this thing down in here. This is the liner for that shoe bag, that shoe pocket on the bottom of the bag, okay? And then you've got some elastic guys here where I've thrown my always need you, never want to see you setup. This is just like tech dongles and you know, earplugs and things like that. I'm trying a different setup with like little guys like that. Then this profoundly useful pocket right here where I can fit my Bluetooth headphones in a little, you know, pouch. This pocket's awesome because it has its own dimension built into it. So like for throwing your regular everyday tech shit, this is so great. I cannot sing the praises of a pocket like this too much. It's nice and easy to open with one hand. Somehow the way that the zipper is designed, the way that this pocket is like kind of has that ovally top, it's so easy to get into and out of. And because it's mesh, you can really shove it full of stuff if you need to, though heaven forbid, because this is a pocket that wants a particular thing. You know what it is. You know what you're going to be putting in here. It might be a couple things, might be 3 things, might be one big thing, but this is a pocket right here that you will have a little conversation with in your life. Okay, showing you this guy right here. Like I said, when I'm just opening the top of the bag, I'm basically just getting into this, pulling out my laptop, all right? And my spare hard drive, the Glyph Atom RAID, which I love. And then this, you know, you ever seen one of these? They charge your laptop. Then in this pocket, I've been keeping my notebook. This is your best place on this bag for your papers, your business papers. Man, the magnet's killer. Love the magnet closing that thing, but like I said, a little intense. And then this guy, I could do without. They're like, it protects your laptop. Look at it. And they have this like slow motion, like wham, wham. I'm like, dude, my laptop's already fucking protected. It's in the thing and I've zipped it up. Now, a lot of you like the Velcro straps or like go, like you pull your laptop in and then you cinch it down. I just don't do that. I don't feel it's necessary. I don't think it's important. It just gets in my way. With a Velcro strap, I can say this thing, I could just put it down there and say fuck off, right? But with this guy, it's like a little more there. It actually hasn't been in the way very much at all. This top part just falls down onto the magnet like that, and that's where I keep it. You do have this plastic guy, but my laptop, this is supposed to fit a 17-inch laptop, right? So, which is killer. I mean, but my 15-inch is like right at the border. I think getting a larger laptop is doable, but it might not be as comfortable as this was made for a 15-inch laptop. You know what, really quick before, just because I don't think I showed you this before, this Velcro guy, or this shoe guy at the bottom, it opens up from the bottom back like that. Then you have this thing in here, which is like, it's water sealed and odor sealed. So for all you gym rats, you're gonna be stoked about that. Or you bike people who literally bike to work and you got those fancy bike shoes, you're stoked. There's that liner. I just pushed that down. I basically haven't used that at all in this bag, but you'll notice these Velcro things. What's that for? Okay. Here's where we're getting into the very interesting accessorizability of this bag. Okay, so check this out. This is their I think it's called the Mark II camera case or something like that. Really, they make good shit. Like this padding, I've seen some Kickstarter guys put together some camera cubes. This is really nice in comparison. And you'll see we've got some Velcro guys right here. Velcro guys. So I place that guy in there. When I need to, I open up my bag and then look at this sucker. Look at this guy. Oh, my shit's right there. Oh, get into it. Oh, it has a nice little pocket up here for some more stuff. Oh, my drone. Get my drone out. Killer. Again, another thing for all of you, I've got weird things I need to do with my bag, like put my drone in it. Or I want to, I'm a serious fucking photographer and I need a backpack that's all photo stuff or whatever. What an amazing integration here. And we're this isn't even the best thing. Okay, I'm zipping that up with the camera cube in it. And let me show you. See that little Velcro thing, or that zipper guy, or the magnet guy? Magnet. See how that just clips closed automatically sometimes when you just hit it like that, which is nice. Because it is nice to have that little stop, because sometimes you don't want it to just flop open. Okay, so I've got that thing closed with that in there. Now I'm gonna put another accessory in the top. Look at this. This is extremely well designed to me, in the way that it feels and the way that it works, okay? You got two little nipple clippers back here, and some buttons up there. It's designed, as you can see, these little nipple clippers right here on the back of the bag, those are what's gonna go on the nipple clippers here. Okay, so I clicked that guy in there. Now check this out. It's perfectly designed, so it's right at the top of the bag. Now I can throw my camera gear right inside. I'm trying to get you a good view of that, but it's just got three simple compartments. I can easily grab a camera, throw it in there, and have my accessories or whatever I need right at the top of the bag. Zip it shut, clip it shut, hit the smut. Now, when that thing is in there and you zip it closed, it does take a little finagling to get these guys in, but then you can see this bag has a nice rigid look for it now. Everything inside is protected. If I'm using that, I'm using the camera case below and the camera case above. So if you wanted to travel or do something with that level of protection and have all your gear with you, And you could do it with the bag that just doesn't even look that geary. Or, like I said in the beginning, you could pull all that shit out and just use it as a regular bag because it's got great pockets, great material. It functions really well as a bag. And I should say, the way that those buttons on the top clip in and the way that the nipple clips slide down, this whole thing feels so safe on there. It feels really secure and nicely sort of pinned to the top of the bag. But wait, there's more. I think this is called their port kit or something like that. It comes with 2 things maybe, I'm not sure, but you've got some nipple clips on the back, so we could slide that in. And now we've got a pocket on the top of the bag, which is great for more organization stuff that we can keep up on the top of the bag, off of the bottom of the bag, more tech or makeup or whatever you need in there. And if you ever need to, you just pull it right out and you've got it to go, you know, to go somewhere with. You can go. Oh man, now this, okay, Boundary, this is what I would want to make a fanny pack out of. Well, I would want to have like a little strap that's on this shit so bad. I want this so bad. A little strap that like slides through the back of here, and then it's like, you know what I mean? It's a bum bag. That's right. That would be dope. Okay, so that's pretty killer. I would probably put that in there and just leave the top unzipped, and I'd always be able to throw in, for example, my Bluetooth headphones, so they're right there at the top of the bag and really protected. By the way, a couple more accessories they sell. They have this like insulated bag for like, I mean, I'm just imagining throwing like a few sessionable IPAs in there with some ice maybe. Probably not with ice because this is not a waterproof zipper. The insulation in here is, I don't know how well it works, but it's better than nothing. And you throw it right into this water-sealed, odor-sealed pocket down at the bottom of the bag, and you'll forget all about it on your hike, and then you'll be like, oh shit, that's right. I've got the grapefruit IPAs that are utterly and profoundly drinkable here in the hidden compartment of my bag, stowed away in an insulated accessory that perfectly fits. What a neat thing to have happened to me in my life. I'm so grateful I purchased something like this from thoughtful designers who make great decisions. Yes, you too can have that level of gratitude and love in your life. Are you feeling lonely? Maybe you should buy a bag. You feeling depressed? Maybe just go on a hike, you know, with a bag. That's good. Another thing that they sell is this sort of expandable, collapsible packing cube, which apparently is like, you know, designed to be your perfect size for this main compartment of the bag right in here. So they've got lots of accessories that you can take with you on your journey. As I've been getting into this clamshell multiple times in the last 7 minutes or so, I will say that this gets a little bit annoying. If you're opening up clamshell every time you open the bag, yeah, that'd be a little bit annoying. But like I said, I'm almost never opening it up clamshell. Like I'm always just getting into just the top of the laptop thing. I'm rarely I'm just getting into here to like throw something random. Oh gosh, you guys, I really like this bag. I like the way it works. I like the way it feels. I mean, even with the weird, like, you know, the nipple clips sometimes taking a little work to get in, everything on this bag is like, it's kind of like nice. It's kind of really nice. I kind of really liked using this bag. Okay, let's talk about a few other bags. This is the Black Ember Citadel. Now, I personally am not a huge fan of this insanely crazy rubberized vibe, but it is very protected from the weather, extremely water resistant, and you do have a lot of tech organization in here. A different way of carrying, and that you get into the main compartment, and that's where everything is. The only thing on the outside of the bag is this one little pocket here. This is the Black Ember Citadel. They have 2 versions. One's modular, where you have all these bits on the outside, and this is the clean, less weird looking one. Very comfortable, but it's got that real all black aesthetic that very, very much more intense. It says so much more than this bag to me, but link to the description on that one below. Okay, the Everyman Hideout Pack. Lots of organization, lots of accessibility on this bag. Ultimately, it does not feel as quality as this bag in that the materials on this are just interesting. They feel a little space age, but also not too space agey. Over here, these feel much more like natural materials, much more old school, much more soft and kind of delicious. I like this bag a lot, honestly. I do. Lots of space, lots of organization, a nice comparable bag for this. Link in the description below. on YouTube. The Bihn Synapse 25. All the accessibility on the outside of the bag, the utter durability, and the capacity that you can fit so much. And I traveled in Mexico for 3 months with this bag. This bag is dope. It's not my favorite looking bag, but it is a bag that you will use for forever if you just commit to it. So I always got to bring this one up in a situation like this because you got all the accessibility to pockets on the outside of the bag, nice configuration of pockets, and tons of capacity and comfort. Check out the Bihn Synapse 25 in the description below. 2 more for you. Here's the Aer Day Pack. This is just like a much cheaper version of a daily carry that you, actually not much cheaper, that you have a lot of great tech organization. It's simple. It just does what it needs to do. A little more of a city vibe and aesthetic. Nice in that it has all the pockets for your dongles. The Aer Day Pack in their work collection description, link description below. And then finally, just because I like the look of this, I love the look of this. This is the Trakke Bannoch backpack. It's from Scotland, all right? Handmade, unbelievably nice materials, really killer, like organization that's simple. It's not overdone, okay? And honestly, just a phenomenal bag. You spend money on it though. Like you have to pay for it. But you spend this money once and you don't have to do it again. That's how a bag like this works. So the Trakke Bannoch, link in the description below. Great work from Boundary Supply. Super stoked about that bag. If you're interested in it, I highly recommend it. That's like a high recommendation from me. Right now it's on Kickstarter. This video will be around for years and years and years, and that product will be around likely for years and years and years as well. So thanks to Boundary Supply for designing a great bag, being very thoughtful and intentional with our materials and with the way that we think about organizing our carry. We salute you. Now, for all of you looking for bags, trying to find the right daily carry or the right travel bag, that's sort of what I'm helping you do right now. I'm going to be expanding into other products as well for all the things that are worth carrying around, like Bluetooth headphones or like headphones in general, or like our music or like our clothes or like electric skateboards. So please subscribe because I do this a lot. This is what I'm like. This is how I roll. This is what we're doing now. Please remember your dollar is your vote, and your hands and your heart and your feet, they deserve something satisfactory, something that satisfies, right? So get a bag that might be a little more than you're thinking of spending right now, but that will actually truly make you happy. And if you get it and it doesn't actually make you happy, send that mother effer back and get something that does. Because life is short, and there are some products that are worth purchasing. There are some products that can make us feel something good every day, and you deserve that because a lot of people aren't giving that to themselves. Instead, we zonk out on Netflix, and we zonk out and just like we use our drugs and our alcohols and our things like that, which I'm a huge fan of also. But good design helps us move through life with a little more functionality, a little more dignity, a little more grace, a little more, I don't know, happiness. So practice your mindfulness meditation, practice your gratitude journaling, and then buy yourself something that actually is going to upgrade your life, because most of the shit we're buying doesn't actually upgrade our life. I've been Chase Reeves. Thank you so much for coming by and watching and hanging out. I will talk to you next video, which is basically going to be in like 2 days. Bagworks.co, chasereeves.net. Those are the websites.
I guess those are the websites. Yeah, he's wanting us to, I guess, go check out what he's up to or something like that. Yeah, looks nice.